sir?
Eric Jimenez.
Eric Jimenez. And are you of what ethnicity, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Nice. Wicked, man. And this is all your work here, right?
And also we have our creator.
So what is your inspiration, Eric?
My inspiration, geez, I've been drawing since before I could read.
Wow.
And I always had this bizarre desire to capture whatever I found interesting in art. It started with action movies. If I was a kid and I liked something, whether it was a movie or a cartoon, I was just like inspired to create my version of whatever it was I was into. And that translated into comic books, because when I discovered comics as a kid, it seemed like everyone in comics was doing that professionally, you know, taking the things that they love and creating their own versions of them.
And I think it's best when you do that too, to put your own spin on something that exists. I love to do that myself. Wicked, wicked.
And nowadays it's really just other artists inspire the hell out of me.
You and I both.
Yeah, just
who's like, name some of your favorites.
Eric Jimenez.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite artist in the industry right now. And my friends, I have friends that are amazing artists, and I always look to them for inspiration. Kari Randolph is one of my favorites. He's a buddy of mine. Angel Medina. I've known that guy since I was a kid, and he was like a huge inspiration. He's the main part of the main reason why I decided to pursue comics as a career is because I met this dude when I was a kid, and I was just like, that's it. That's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. And aside from that, I take inspiration from everywhere. Whether it's like fine art or a piece of architecture, which this is a great city to be in for that.
Of course, this is New York, man. Nobody messes with us, man.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just sort of lose myself, riding around the city looking at all the crazy architecture, photography, art, movies, music. Music is a huge deal for me.
I love music. What kind of music are you into?
Mostly rock and roll.
I figured that. You seen that the rock and roll type. You know what? I'm actually into rock myself, but I'm more of an R&B guy.
Oh, nice, nice.
Especially 90s R&B, 80s and 90s.
I grew up listening to that stuff, man. I totally grew up listening to R&B. And like in the last couple of years, I've really gotten into jazz.
Yeah, jazz is good.
And drum and bass. Sort of like just electronic beats. I tend to think very cinematically. So if I'm listening to a piece of music, I can't help but sort of put movement and motion to it. I automatically start thinking of scenes in my head, which totally inspires me to draw. Video games are huge. I wish I could play more.
I was just saying that not too long ago. I was actually over on the other side.
Yeah.
And I saw the new Final Fantasy 13. I'm like, damn, I wish I had time to play games the way I used to.
Yeah,
You gotta pay the bills.
Yeah. It's cool though, because the way I do it is I usually pick up a game and stick with it for months. I don't really sit for like 4 or 5 hours the way I used to when I was a kid. Because honestly, like I'll sit and play a game for like an hour or so and be like, I have to go do my own thing.
After I leave here, I have shit to do.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I love these shows, because I leave just so energized and motivated.
And that's exactly what's supposed to get.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like just seeing what is out there inspires the hell out of me. So usually I get a ton of drawing done after I get home from these events.
Looking at your work, I already have some inspiration. Actually, if you don't mind, can you flip through this?
Oh, sure.
Definitely.
Really?
And this is the cover for your book.
That's the cover for my book. That was actually penciled by Angel Medina.
Yeah?
I got to ink it, which was intense. I mean, he does not skimp on line work.
There were training orders that would
some more characters for my book. Watchmen. More characters for my book.
You've made me cry, you've made me smile.
It's called Temporal. It's like a Dark Knight scene that could have been in the movie. I don't know. Sometimes I try to tell a story even with individual images,
I mean, you're into comics, so of course.
Yeah.
Telling the story is the most important thing of these pictures.
Yeah, totally.
$10 each time.
really
That's
like what
inspired
you've
by
done.
one of my favorite video game series, Legacy of Kain series.
Wow, you know what's funny? The other day I was talking about that series with my brother. I said, whatever happened to that?
Yeah.
$5. Then you'll owe me $20 bucks or $2.
I love Thor. Thor is like one of my favorite.
Yeah, me too. I'm pretty obsessed with almost anything
I'm an
Marvel.
Italian Jew. I know how to collect on a debt.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
He's the man too, man. For real. He's definitely the man. God rest his soul.
No, actually,
Definitely has some real nice work though.
Thanks, man.
Definitely. I love your style too. It's like cartoony, but a little bit on the realistic side.
honestly, I
I have
probably
intention to be more drawn towards the things that are more on the cartoony side.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, I try to find a happy medium between like sort of cartoony, stylized, and semi-realistic because I don't like drawing things that look like photographs.
Yeah, me neither.
That's what photographs are for, you know?
I mean, it's cool for the situation.
Yeah,
But for
yeah.
comics, I'm
follow
not
me on
too
Twitter, I know.
Yeah, and it's funny, the stuff that heavily inspires me tends to be more on the cartoony side.
You and I both.
But I love,
But I'm on Facebook.
I personally like love drawing things rendered and semi-realistic, so I sort of end up drawing things somewhere in the middle.
That's more.
So your book is on sale today, huh?
Say that again?
Is your book for sale today?
Pleasure meeting you.
Yes,
What's your name?
yeah, this is the first 2 issues. That's issue 1 and 2 of Temporal.
Thank you.
It's basically about 2 ancient gods vying for power throughout time and space.
You should show me some pages.
Sure, you want to flip through it?
On there,
This is Elliot Pacini, he's the writer on the book.
So this is Elliot Pacini, the writer of Temporal.
Yes.
And this is Eric Jimenez, who's the artist, the beautiful artist. Wow. Nice. How much is this going for?
They're $5 a piece.
Wicked. You know what? I'll definitely be taking one of these when I'm done with
I'll
this
show
video.
you issue 2 as well.
Wicked.
Different style. Is it in black and white?
You know what's funny? I actually like black and white art. I don't know why.
You don't or you do?
No, I love it. I believe it's because it emphasizes so much on detail.
What it was?
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially
I've been
Japanese
saying that
manga.
all along.
Yeah, we're
We
gonna
hate the
definitely
industry standard of
we're gonna
color.
definitely stick with black and white.
Especially Japanese manga. You ever notice they're almost always in black and
Oh
white?
yeah, totally.
Definitely. I definitely like what you've done with this book.
There's a little preview.
Definitely like what you've done with this book. Okay, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Could you state your name for me again one more time?
My name is Ivan Pacino.
No, not at all.
Writer extraordinaire.
Eric Jimenez.
Eric Jimenez.
It was nice meeting you guys.
You too, sir.
Definitely thank you for the interview.
Yeah,
man.
no problem.
All right?